Welcome back now at 7:22. So much of our lives revolve around smartphones and tablets these days, but what would happen if those things fell apart, literally handcuffing us from the world? Well, joining us today is Aaron, a technology expert here in town, to talk to us about protecting our lifeline gadgets. Thanks for being with us this morning.
Thanks for having me.
So we have an iPad, we have the iPhone, we have a laptop here, and we're all guilty of dropping our phone or our tablet, and we hit the panic button for just a moment. We think we're going to lose all of our information and our contacts. How sturdy are some of these gadgets?
Well, they can be pretty sturdy, but it doesn't take much to render them useless.
Right, sure.
A drop on the ground, a drop in your coffee, hot chocolate, something like that, and it's your device is toast.
Yeah, moisture, water can be just as harmful.
Absolutely. Typically, water damage you're gonna lose your data and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
If you drop it and crack the screen, you're probably gonna be able to come back from that. You get it taken care of. It doesn't take a wrench to.
Show what that did right there.
You don't have to smash it with a hammer to break it. Typically, just dropping it on the ground, you get out of your car,
now,
something like that.
What we did right there, is that total damage or is that repairable?
No, that's repairable. Typically, on something like that, it's going to cost you about $200 to replace it.
Okay.
You're going to send it in, and they're going to fix the screen for you. That's why you get insurance on something like this on an iPhone. We don't think about the cost of the device, because if you don't have a new contract, you go in and get a new contract, the phone company typically subsidizes the cost of your phone. So you pay $200, it's not a big deal, and you leave. But when you sign that contract and walk out the door, that's a $700 phone if you want to replace it.
Right.
So a lot of times people don't realize that, and you have to have insurance if you don't have $700 to get a new phone.
Sure.
I don't want to go back to the flip phone from back in the day. You're trying to text. It's just not good.
Which would be the comparable price if you had to go back in and replace it.
Absolutely.
And so when you're talking insurance, what all does it cover? Does it cover all, just the accidents that happen?
Worth Ave Group covers any kind of accidental damage or theft. You drop it in the toilet, the swimming pool, you run over it with your car, it gets stolen, anything like that, it's going to be covered. There's just a $50 deductible, and it's like real insurance. If you wreck your car, they don't drive a used car that's similar and put it back, in your driveway. You're going to get a check, and you just go out and buy a new device.
Right. Right. All right. Can we do some smashing? Can we get destructive here and just to see
some stuff?
Yeah, just to test to see if we were just to drop it from body level.
Sure. What
kind of damage that would do? What do you want to start with?
Absolutely.
Here?
Well, let's just drop one of these phones.
Okay. We'll start with the iPhone here.
I'll let you do the.
Okay.
Do the damage.
All right. So we've got a tile floor here in our studio. So whoops, I drop it, and it
survived.
It survived.
And that happens a lot. You may drop it 100 times and it may not break. But the one time that it does break, now you're in trouble.
Right.
You see, I can throw it down and it doesn't break.
So they can be pretty sturdy.
Of course, if there's water there,
right, then
now you're in trouble.
Toast.
So.
Right. So, and a lot of there's protective casings as well. There's soft covers and hard covers.
I definitely recommend, a simple screen protector. They're inexpensive, and it makes a big difference. You could take a hammer to a phone with a screen protector. Sometimes it may not break. Without the screen protector, it's going to break.
Right.
And typically, a lot of the times, when you have damage like on this iPad, it's because it dropped on concrete. Anytime it hits not flat, if it hits on the edge, it's going to break almost every time.
Right. Well, thank you so much for being with us. We do want to offer our disclaimer here not to try any of this at home.
Yeah.
Keep your valuables safe.